Everybody pay attention to me, the Ross Report, J. Ross TV. Stories from behind the scene, information you can use like a thinking machine.
Support right there. That is support. Ain't nobody from Job Corps, but everybody had to work a real job. Getting unemployed, been trying to claim that. Y'all doing that? That's what I'm talking about. And that's good to come out and support on a Monday, on a hard day like that. Because everybody know we was, tired and stuff. Clap, you went to church yesterday? You went to church? I know some of these men went to church. I know some deacons in here. I smell some of that cologne when they walk in. That cool water, that juke. I'm like, yeah, I knew what it was. You know the old school deacons, you shake their hand, the cologne is in your hand. You're like, oh my God. That cologne be in your hand. Then they try to offer you some candy. What they try to offer you? Butterscotch or what? Peppermint. You're like, here you go, young man. There you go. You ever got some candy from one of them and the cologne was in the candy? Trying to kill me, sir. Man, I'm feeling blessed, man. I know I had a good day at church. I'm like, forget that. And they told me I forgot about this show. I'm like, I'm gonna wear the same thing I would to church. I'm wearing it to here tonight. I'm gonna wear that. Long thing got that light to make your clothes look dirty. I don't want this. Work it out, man. Everybody had to come far, drive far from here. Okay, yeah. Like to get here, everybody had to drive far. Besides me, where you have to come from, Queen? Peebly, Missouri. How far is that? Peebly, that's where they work the milk and juices. I know it got to be far. Peebly. I know Peebly. How far is that, Queen? How far do you have to? About what? 50 minutes? Oh, anybody beating 50 minutes? How far, Queen?
Washington, D.C.
Yo, give it up for her. You came all the way from Washington to see me? Forget the band all the way for me. I feel honored and blessed. That's crazy, man, because I came 3 blocks down and barely made it here. I'm like, I don't know how y'all did it. Hell. My gas like on like hell. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. You ever been on E so long you had to talk to your car like y'all was in a relationship? Like, baby, please give me that. I'm just trying to enjoy the show. If you can give me that, I promise to God. Just start promising your car stuff like y'all was in a relationship. You know that alternator, I'm gonna get you an alternator. I promise to God. I'll get you that alternator. You ever been on E so long you were so scared you cut off everything in your damn car? Like, cut that radio off. Not tonight. Raining hard as hell outside. You just stuck your head out the window. Cut the window wipers off. Because in your head, everything run off gas. Cut that off. You ever been on E so long about time you got to the gas station, open up your gas cap, sound like you open up a brand new 2 liter? My stuff said, thank you. Crazy, man. You gotta live, because I understand about being broke. Like everybody, y'all might have money now, financially stable, but we wasn't always there. Like you ever been down so bad and broke, you didn't want to tell God about your problem? You're like, I ain't gonna bring this to you, dog. I done talked enough about you, I ain't gonna bring that up to you. You ever been so broke that even when you lost, you felt like you had a chance to win? You ever been broke? I'm talking about you ever been so broke you played a scratch-off ticket, lost on it, went back, scratched the prize and see the stuff you could've won? When the number was 19, but you bragging about 18, I was close as hell, I promise to God. And I almost didn't go to the beach tonight, I promise to God, I almost won $30. Feeling blessed, man. That's why I tell everybody, like, you gotta lose all that stress, because St. Louis it's dangerous, you know what I mean? And not just St. Louis, it's everywhere, but you know, when you get the news, they focus more on your city, you know what I mean? Like, it's getting so poor now where it's so dangerous, where I put myself on curfew. I was out with a girl Tuesday, we was out eating, I'm like, what time? She like 6, I'm like, nah, hell, you gotta get home, you sound good, fella. You can't play with them no more, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy because these young kids, like every generation of men will tell you, you'd be like that, you know, back in the 70s, they were like, oh, these blues coming up in the 80s, they dangerous as hell. Then in the 80s, they're like, these dudes coming up in the 90s, they dangerous. But now, these little kids now don't give a damn, man. They don't. You know why? Because they punks. I said it. They don't like to fight. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you would fight. And if you lost, you'll go back and fight again. Unless he beat you bad, then you become his friend. Like I had you on Facebook. I can't do 2 of those in a row. They don't. But I remember back in the day, the best part of fighting was the last day of school. You remember that? Oh my God, you ready to testify. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. I can't wait to fight you the last day of school. You be looking at them too. I'm like, you get it. Who, me? No, you get it. I never lost a fight, man. Okay, look, I lost one fight. I'm gonna tell you what happened. This bastard beat me mentally before it even got physical. I hit him with my main, you. He said me, I said you. He didn't say it, but that's what our things meant, our sign language. This fool said something that I never, he was a white dude. Not against race, but he was white. This dude did something I knew I lost the fight before it even got physical. This said, You know, you sitting there waiting after school for somebody you know, so you walk in a group, try to get home. You ain't playing. And it's crazy because that's the way these kids nowadays. You know what I mean? Clap you got kids, clap you got kids. These kids are like that. Like my daughter, and that's the one thing that's going around the world now, bullying. You know what I mean? Bullying is going around. And I didn't realize how it was. You know, when we, at our age, we like, it ain't bullying, you just scared. Lose some, you win some. But now they really into that, you know, because they got certain ways that internet and all that, they contact, they reach you out of nowhere. They reach you out of nowhere. So I got a 9-year-old, 7-year-old. So my 9-year-old, she called herself getting bullied at school by this little boy. So I'm like, look, if the boy bully you in the next 2 days, you tell your teacher about it. If they don't do nothing, I'm gonna go up there. So she's like, okay. So she came home the 3rd day. She's like, Dad, I told the teacher. The teacher talked to him, but the boy really didn't do nothing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go up there. Now, one thing, white people, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm gonna tell you how black people think. In a black person's head, my head, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to this school, talk to this teacher about this little boy, about my daughter. Get in my car, I'm like, okay, I'm talking to myself. You know, you had that prep talk, how your conversation gonna be? Okay, I'm gonna talk to the teacher about this little boy, about my daughter. I'm gonna talk to the teacher about this little boy, about my daughter. I'm gonna talk to the teacher about this little boy, about my daughter. As soon as I walk into school, I go straight to the little boy. This him? We do it. We go straight to the kid. This him? And I'm like, yeah, I'm saying, so you the one that's messing with my daughter? He just bust out staring. Sir, I just want to tell you that I'm sorry for messing with her, and I promise God, I promise God, I won't happen again. And I'm like, you know what? I got deep in. I'm like, you know what? It better not happen again. You know what I mean? Give my daughter a hug and apologize. So he gave my daughter a hug and he apologized. And I said, you know what? It ain't over. I want to see your mama tomorrow. Yes, sir. I promise God. I promise God. This fool saluted me. Yes, okay. Next day I get to school. He come in. How you doing, sir? I want to let you know that I prayed on it. And you know what? I ain't gonna mess with your daughter again. And everything's fine. And he made her a letter. He gave her a letter. It was an apology letter. It was misspelled wrong. But you know, he ain't nothing but mine. So it was misspelled wrong. So I'm like, so okay, that was good. Now where your mom at? He said, sir, my mama couldn't make it. I'm like, she good? And he's like, no. But I brought my little uncle over there. Like, oh, him is your damn uncle. So he looked at me, he said, so what's up with you and my nephew? I was like, first of all, I just want to tell you, sir, it was my daughter who started the mess. Yeah, and then she ain't gonna never do it again, so she gonna never do it again. And me and my daughter got into it, we ain't been friends ever since, but me and that little dude cool, man. You gotta know your battles.
Turn it up. Everybody pay attention to me, the Ross Report, J. Ross TV. Stories from behind the scene, information you can use like a thinking machine.